tastes healthy. Mmm. Hello, hello, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Just finishing up the rest of my lentils. Hopefully this holds me down for the rest of the night because I make nothing else to eat. Ooh, doing your nails. What color are we doing? Are we doing a design? R.I.P. to lizard. Man, fuck that lizard. I end up clubbing his ass in half. I would have shown it, but you know, some people get real sensitive about animals being killed. And look, once you step past this threshold, it's free game. See, I'm not gonna fuck with you out in the wild, cause I'm in your shit. But when you in my shit, if I can't get you out my house willingly, you leaving. One way or another. Oh man, I got these lentils in my phone. Oh my god, it's getting everywhere. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna let everyone get on while I clean off these lentils. A vegetable, spinach and tomato lentil situation. You know what? Someone was like, you need some meat. And I was like, you know what? I have to agree with you. This definitely needs some meat. Now, so interesting thing happened today. Today I did my my cousin's hair this morning. And that went well. She lost another lock, unfortunately. That lock was hanging by a thread. I hope she's not developing female pattern baldness, because like at the top in the center is like, it's like a whole patch of like missing hair. Like there's a little fuzz there, and the hair has grown back like consistently like an inch. And I told her that as long as there's hair, there's hope. But it's just weird how all the hair right there just literally broke off, and it got so thin to the point where she lost another lock in that patch, and like she literally got like the patch is like the size of a fist, like at the back of her head. I camouflaged that shit real good though. Let me show you what I did. Hold up. Let me show you what I did. Hope I ain't got no booty pictures on here. Okay, no. I didn't take a before pic, but maybe I should have. So as you can see, she has a head full of locks. I've been growing her hair like, what, 4 years now? And we literally just did a bun situation. I don't like that angle. But I literally just directed everything where the patch was, and you literally can't tell. Oh, wrong picture. But that's the beauty of you know, locks. Like I had to cut and trim. I had to use no fucking fibers and shit. Like no, like just use the hair they got. Like I just don't understand that shit. I really just don't understand it. They want to cut it off. They want to relax it. They want to put tracks. Like, and it's like, it's cool if that's like what you need for the type of style that you're doing. But it's like y'all just like like, give them the option. Like, work with what they got first. And then if they want more, okay, let's talk about it. Damn, fibers. Is Sandy here yet? It's Sandy's birthday. She asked for the birthday twerk, but I don't want to do the birthday twerk if she ain't here. I'm finishing up my lentils, Dana. It's all gone now. Okay. Well, I feel like I'm gonna be hungry in about 30 minutes, but it's all good. Alright, so I was debating on whether or not I wanted to finish The Walking Dead tonight or Contradiction. Obviously, I chose this. I actually spent the past hour like just searching for another VR game for us to play. And I couldn't find anything good. I did end up buying a couple games. I was going to get on and play Blade and Sorcery, but you guys will see me play that. Then I thought about The Walking Dead. You guys will see me play that on VR. I'm like, they need something different. So I decided to buy like a first-person shooter. A couple of them actually. One is like a retro pixelated like dungeon crawler like shooter, and then the other one, I don't know, it's just like a Call of Duty-esque type of shooter. So yeah. Alright, anyways. We are going to try to finish Contradiction tonight. I am going to need you guys' help. Please go ahead and hit that thumbs up. We are aiming for this to be the last stream for the game, which I'm kind of glad, so we can possibly find some other like mystery type games to play, or maybe even possibly go back to Phoenix Wright. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get back into it. Wait a minute, I can use the aptitude test? Where would I use it? An aptitude test was introduced at Atlas after the incident with Lisa. Where would I use that?
Tell him about Simon.
I really don't think it's my place, darling.
It is your place here.
I just don't want to tell tales.
Tell him about Simon. You know what happens when you don't do as I say.
So it's going to be that kind of evening, is it?
If you play your cards right.
Only if you deal. Problems? Hello, Inspector. See you later.
Look, I think I know what that meant. Prescription?
Well, isn't that interesting?
Rebecca's prescriptions. Prescriptions made out to Rebecca were found in a cupboard in the pub.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. The cupboard downstairs, there's a lot of unopened stuff in it.
Is there?
Prescriptions. Made out to you.
Rebecca says she didn't do any
They're
drugs.
just spare painkillers. The chemist always gives us too many. He's a friend of the family.
You're right. Got her.
So, you don't take any medicines except for prescription painkillers.
Well, they're not actually for me, they're Ryan's. For some reason, the chemist always makes them out to my name. He's an old gentleman.
Does Ryan need prescription painkillers?
Yes, he's got arthritis.
Really? He's young to suffer from that, isn't he?
He doesn't have it badly, but he does need medication from time to time.
What medicine is it?
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. Ryan will know.
So Ryan's the one using the prescriptions. I think I might have a word with him, work out exactly what this medicine is.
Okay. Look, Brittany on it tonight. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
She about to throw it in a circle. No, what she about to do? She about to make him throw it in the circle. That's what that was. She making it up as she goes. Who's Simon again? Simon is Emma's brother. Is that her brother? Yeah. Alright, maybe we should go see Ryan then. Let me just go look down the street. Sometimes things pop up. Where would I use the aptitude test? Thought Simon and Emma were a couple. Oh, okay. Yeah, her boyfriend. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Simon is Emma's boyfriend. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all all corrected me. Okay, so it must be true. Whoopsie. That's her man. Excuse me. That's her man. It's 10 o'clock and it still ain't dark yet? It was like that when I visited Ireland. It was damn near midnight by the time it was completely dark out. Oh, that's kind of cool.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I'm sure they're so annoyed with him.
Do you know what the medicine in the cupboard at the pub is for?
You'd better ask Rebecca about that. I'm not exactly sure what's in there. She tends to keep her wares under lock and key. Do you know, our wedding night was quite a surprise.
Tell me about your arthritis.
Oh, you found out about that. Well, yes, I'm old before my time.
It's very unlucky to have it so young.
Well, I take a lot from life, Inspector, and sometimes life likes to give you a little bit back. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not too debilitating. It's mainly some in my right hand, some in my left hand. It's not particularly a problem. Makes it difficult to hold small things, though.
What do you take for it?
I get a prescription painkiller.
How often do you need that?
Not often, as and when. I keep some here, I keep some at home. It's not a problem.
Okay. How he have arthritis but playing a guitar. Where is the guitar? He keeps them at work and home, but they're in the cupboard. I guess she holding on to it for him. Nope.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Okay, who else would know? Well, let's go talk to Simon and Emma. Didn't Ryan say he didn't keep medicine on site? Huh? Oh, you know what? Dang, girl, how many times you be watching these big? You over there taking notes?
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
You're right. Oh my god!
So, you don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas?
No.
Except your prescription painkillers.
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site.
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access to them.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
What are the painkillers?
Wait,
Ryan?
the clip I got popped up on my video?
Just painkillers, normal painkillers.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Well, all right, they're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
So it is morphine Ryan's taking. The pieces are starting to come together. Now I just have to work out how Kate got hold of it. If it was Ryan's morphine she got hold of course.
I missed all of that. What? How Kate got a hold of it. Okay, so I did do some tweaking to the microphone, so hopefully everything sounds crisp and clear. No cutting out, no clipping when I scream or something. I don't know, just pay attention to it. If you still notice the issue, just like let me know and I'll see what else I can do. I notice it's picking up some of my feedback from my microphone, but it's really, really low, so I don't know. Give us a test screen. See, I feel like if I try to test it, it's not going to be an authentic, like, scream. So, I feel like we got to catch me in the moment.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Let me see. Can I watch that back?
So, You don't keep any medicines on site at Atlas.
No.
Except your prescription painkillers.
Well, these are not available to the students.
But they are kept on site.
Yes, but they're locked away. They're kept in the storeroom. Nobody would have access to them.
You're sure about that?
Absolutely sure.
And what are the painkillers, Ryan?
They're painkillers. Just painkillers. Normal painkillers.
Paracetamol, codeine, morphine.
Well, all right. They're morphine tablets, yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, come on, Inspector. I know what you're thinking, but there's no way Kate could have had access to them.
Because they're in the storeroom.
Well, not just that. She wouldn't have even known about them, or where they were.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I need to know that. Okay, 70% done. Uh-oh, what's going on?
Bit careless, Simon. Probably nothing important, but at this stage, I need all the clues I can get.
Dropped key ring. A business card was dropped by Simon on his way into the house.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. Did you know about Ryan Round's arthritis?
Arthritis? I didn't think Ryan had arthritis.
Have you seen this before?
Nope. Sorry, never heard of him.
And what do you know about this?
This is Simon's. I bought this for him when we were on holiday. Has he lost it?
He dropped it.
No, he can't keep anything.
About the key ring. Well, on holiday.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Wait a minute.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
When was she on holiday? Or was that a lie we already... Okay, we already checked that. She said she was on holiday the night Liam died, but that was a lie. Alright, so it makes me wonder if it's even worth looking into. I'll try the bike and see if anything comes up.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Ask you a couple more things, please.
Alright, what you know about that arthritis?
What do you know about Ryan's arthritis?
Ryan? He's got arthritis?
Apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I hadn't noticed he had any problems.
I think you dropped this outside. Someone you know.
Oh, this is just from some IT guy I met. I don't need it.
Fair enough. I noticed some numbers on the back. Do you need these?
I don't know. What is it?
1905?
Oh, yeah, that's just a pin for something. It's okay, I can remember it.
So not an offshore savings account or anything?
No, it's not important.
Interesting. Oh, is Sandy here? Happy birthday again, Sandy! Hold on.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Oh, no. Before we do that, let me ask him, because I'm gonna forget.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind.
Is this yours?
Yeah. That's from my keys. Where did you find that?
Just outside.
Right. Oh, it must have come off when Nathan dropped my keys off. He was borrowing my car.
That's very trusting.
Yeah, I suppose it is. I am a bit too trusting, really. It's a new car as well.
Aha.
So the bike's the only way you can get to work, yes?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the car?
No, I can't drive the car yet, can I? I don't have my license.
Right.
I got a windfall from an insurance payout. Just figured I'd buy something sensible with it straight away instead of wasting the money.
What was the insurance payout?
It was for a laptop. It got stolen down at Atlas.
At Atlas?
Well, they didn't break in. I think they just walked in and took it. The laptop was in a storeroom, but I think the lock was broken, to be honest.
Doesn't sound like they're taking their security very seriously.
Actually, it got a lot better after that.
Think I'll check it anyway.
Must have been a very nice laptop to be able to buy a car with the insurance. Or a very cheap car. Might have to have a talk with Ryan about his security measures.
I don't think we need to look into that.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Did someone break in and steal the meds too?
Did you know about Simon's laptop being stolen?
Yeah, because it had all my college work on it, which I hadn't backed up or saved.
Ooh.
Not that it mattered much, but I did buy a new one. And Simon uses it now, when I let him.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I ain't never heard of trading laptops for car. Alright, let me see if I can mute this music. Okay. I'ma just do this. And this marks a very, very special occasion today. Not only is it Sandy's birthday, but it is also the 1 year anniversary that I made this birthday shout out clip and decided to not update it for a whole fucking year. So this will be the last and final time that we will see this birthday clip. I actually was trying to work out and edit another one, but I got bored with editing and it didn't happen. So anyways, here we go. Oh, damn it. I still can't hear the song. I'm in the way. Yay! Happy birthday, Sandy! Twerk, 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 twerk. It's Sandy's birthday twerk. It's Sandy's birthday twerk. Okay, You see, this I learned this new move from the Patreon stream. So you gotta shake your hips and bring it low, and bring it up, and bring it low. Hey, twerk, 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 twerk. Hey. I don't know if I can get up on the chair. This one left leg of mine is hurting for some reason. Watch it be Sandy's birthday next year, and he puts it up and leaves it again. Hold on, maybe I can put one leg up there. Maybe I can put that one leg. Maybe I can put just one leg. Happy birthday again. All right. Bloop. Yeah, I don't know why my leg hurting. I was trying to go skating today, but I'm kind of glad it didn't happen. I pulled up to the skating rink and the parking lot was packed to the max an hour in. I'm like, they got 3 more hours left. Like, people still gonna be pulling up and there's nowhere to park. I'm like, let me just go home and get the stream in. Whew, breathe, bitch. Getting old, yes, very. Let me ask,
Ask about a few more things, please.
Let me ask, what's his name? Paul. Let me ask Paul about these shit. Let's see, what you know about that arthritis?
When did Ryan begin to suffer from arthritis?
Ryan doesn't suffer from arthritis.
Excuse me?
The only thing that Ryan suffers from is a pathetic inability to deal with any kind of discomfort. He pulled his back sometime last year. Since then, he's going around telling everybody he suffers from arthritis.
I thought he had medication for it.
Oh, he only has medication because his GP, who is almost as dysfunctional as he is, keeps prescribing it for him.
So you don't believe he really has arthritis?
Not at all.
Well, at least he was honest.
Do you know who this is? Dean Hayfield, Aztec.
Sorry, never heard of him. We have some prisoner sort who does our IT. Large guy. No manners.
A prisoner sort.
Seen this before anywhere?
Right, Daddy always spilled the tea. He do not like his son at all.
And what do you know about Simon's laptop being stolen from Atlas?
Oh, no, I wasn't happy about it.
What did you do about it?
Ryan paid a con man to install a complicated CCTV system at twice the price that it would probably have cost. Seemed to do the trick, though. We haven't had a theft since.
Well, you know, I gotta say, as abrasive as Paul is, he real authentic. He really just don't give a fuck. Oh, y'all, that reminds me.
That's it for the time being. Thank you.
I gotta play y'all this video. Hopefully I ain't missed no contradiction or nothing. But hold on, let me mute this. And then let me get this here. And do that there. Damn it. I don't want to go on Instagram. I had to play this video for y'all because it was so funny to me when I heard it. What the hell? I didn't want to see all this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright. Let me show y'all. It's just funny. It's nothing serious. It's just funny.
My elders and the elderly.
Hold up. Let's try this again.
Listen, I respect my elders and the elderly, but I do not allow them to just disrespect me. If you come out the side of your neck, I'm gonna come out the crack of my ass and I'm gonna shit on your day. We went to breakfast this morning, and these wannabe golden girls that I'm gonna refer to as the decrepit duchesses had the audacity to smile at me on my way in, and throughout breakfast began a conversation about me. One said, no, the black girl. The other one was like, look at how her top ties in the front. She has the slits all the way up the side. I just think it's shameful. The other one was like, it's slutty. And I said, and it is. And which one of you decrepit bitches is gonna do something about it? And then the one was like, well, no, it's just my granddaughter wears stuff like that and I don't approve. And I said, but I'm not your granddaughter, so I'm gonna cuss you out for the both of us, because if she dresses anything like me, I'm sure she feels hella empowered next to your wrinkly cotton ball head ass. Now shut the fuck up and eat your cottage cheese, Miriam. And she said, my name isn't Miriam. And I said, and my name isn't Black Girl, bitch.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, also, hold on. There is a figure skating drag queen. Okay, are you gonna go back? Are you gonna go back? Okay. And I guess she was on RuPaul's Drag Race. I don't know anything about that because I don't watch it, but hold on. Oh, hold up. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to mute it because it says Denali Fox, season 13 RuPaul Drag Race competitor. Oh my god, it's so bland without the music. I could never. Hold on. Let's see. Is there another clip? I mean, oh my, you know what? Let's get back to the game. Let's get back to the game. All right, let me go back. Let me go back. Make sure we ain't missed nothing.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Install the CCTV system. I can't even do a backflip without skates. I can't either. I'm trying to work on it though. Maybe after I lose a few pounds. And my leg don't hurt just from jumping. Nope, no. Signed by agency. Okay, we're out of here.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
One of these days, though, I am gonna hit a backflip on my skates. I have to. Before I die, that's my on my bucket list. Probably only got a few years left to make it happen. So. Make sure we ain't missing nothing. I want to learn to do a front and back walkover without skates, though I can skate. Oh, well, can you do a back bend? I can't even do a back bend, but I can do a front walkover. I really want to do a back handspring. I think back handsprings are like one of the most beautiful acrobatic moves ever.
A few more questions, please. Recognize this at all?
Yeah, he fixed my laptop.
Does he live locally?
I think so.
Oh, he's so annoying. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all something else. Okay, so, as I was doing my cousin's hair this morning, her daughter hit me up randomly, and like she never hits me up. And she goes, what'd she say? She said, hey, cuz, how are you? I'm like, hey, what's up? She says, nothing much. I was telling my coworker about you and that you do hair. He said you look cute after I showed him one of your YouTube videos. Are you in a relationship? I know this is random. So then I'm like, no. And she sent me pictures of him and I was like, oh, okay. So then I was like, all right, you can give him my number, whatever. Because I was scared. I'm like, I wouldn't let her pick anybody for me. But I saw the picture. I was like, okay. Look. However, we did try to text today, but I'm already annoyed with him, so I don't expect that going anywhere. He didn't do anything annoying. He's just not very... He's very dry. He's very dry, and like, I don't know if it's just me. Like, do I expect too much out of text conversation? But I just feel like I shouldn't be playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and like, I shouldn't be the only one asking questions. Like if you say you're trying to get to know me, like, engage in the conversation. And then, oh, I'm about to spill all the tea. Then he said he just recently got out of a serious relationship. I asked him how long the relationship was. He said 9 years. And I'm like, okay. Right? I'm like, that don't really sound like that don't sound, yeah, damn near day. And yeah, we talking gay years. Like, so 9 years in gay years is like almost like 25 years. Like, that's a big deal. Your mic cut out. No! Did it cut out when I went high pitch? I notice it does that sometimes. It's almost like it can't pick up the high pitch sounds. I don't know. He need another 9 years to get over that. Nigga was a common law husband. When you said, oh God. Yeah, I see it. So maybe, how do I get it to not? It's just not registering the high pitches. Maybe that was the issue the whole time. I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out. Thanks for letting me know.
Seen this before?
Don't think so.
What Zoe said? Red flag, red flag. He isn't healed at all. Right, and then I asked him, well, he said he's just looking for friendship, and then if something happened from that, then cool. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, but you know, you gotta be careful with guys, and then like friendship, and then like if something potential happens for that, because it's like they be trying to put you in like this friend zone, but like friends with benefits zone when it's convenient, and I'm like, I'm just not that bitch. Like, I don't dabble with my friends. You either my friend or you not. Like, I don't play them games. I don't play them games. Okay.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
And then, you know, I try to be nosy. I'm like, so what led to the breakdown in your guys' relationship? Because that sounds pretty serious. He was like, it's a lot of things. Period. I'm like, if you don't feel comfortable talking to me about it, that's, just let me know. Like, cool. Niggas. Where do I need to go next? But you're right though. I'm gonna give him a chance. I'm gonna try to talk on the phone. Like y'all say, he just got out of a fucking situation, so I don't know what the fuck he checking for, but I'ma just talk to him and see where his head is at, cause right now it honestly don't seem like it's going anywhere any fucking way.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Have you seen this before?
No.
This why I've been single forever, cause the fuck. But yeah, I don't know. He told you he just want a friend.
Do you know anything about this?
No, sorry.
Maybe he's just maybe he doesn't know how to. I don't even want to say that because I don't know anything about the dude. I just started talking to him today.
If that's okay.
He wants the bussy only. Oh, don't they all? It says she wouldn't know anything about Simon's laptop, which she probably wouldn't. You're playing yourself. Yeah, I always do, just like with Skate Bay. Thought that nigga was into me. He was just into my car to get a free ride. Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he's not used to talking to like other guys in that way because he's been in a relationship for so long. So You know, and I'm cool with the friend thing as long as it's just a friend thing. Like, if that's what you want, then that's what it's gonna be. Like, I ain't with the back and forth and no, Shit, what I got to lose? My dignity.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I already asked her about all this shit. Why am I back here?
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
I found me someone, don't know if it'll last long term, no. Your peace? Oh no, ain't nobody fucking with that. See, one thing I noticed about me is that you said he's rebounding, needs time. You know what? Y'all right. See, I'm glad we had this conversation. You know what? I'ma just sit back. If he hit me up, then hey, what's up? But I ain't going out of my way.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
I've never been in a relationship. Can we play Prison Simulator? Is it fun? Like, what are you doing in Prison Simulator?
Know anything about this?
No, I don't. I'm sorry. We have our own IT chap. Lovely chap, in fact. Fat and sweaty, though. It's like a double act, doesn't it?
Bruh. Well, I don't know if he asked my cousin if I was single. I don't know. Maybe, I mean, why else would you want to talk to somebody you find attractive? Yeah, that whole situation is just real sketch. Y'all right. Where the red flags at? Red flag. Red flag.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
Were you at Atlas when Simon's laptop was stolen?
Oh, I believe I was, yes. It was taken from the storeroom in the hallway.
Was it ever recovered?
No, we didn't catch anyone. We're quite exposed out here. Somebody could just have wandered along the lanes, seen into the storeroom. It's not particularly secure. They could have been in and out within minutes. That's why we advise people to keep their valuables with them. You can't be too careful these days, Inspector.
In same-sex dates, who pays for the dates? Do y'all alternate or something? Well, it kind of just really depends on the vibe. And like, if somebody invites you out, then of course you expect them to pay for the date. However, if y'all planning something, you know, like, I don't know, I'm always willing to like go Dutch on anything, unless I like ask you out, then of course I'm willing to treat you to whatever it is we're doing. But it depends. I mean, for me, when I'm like getting to know someone, like, I give a little, take a little. That's just how I do. So like, oh, you know, you treated for me last time, let me, you know, I got you on this one. Like, that's just how I am. Let's see, laptop taken from storeroom. Storeroom isn't particularly secure. Advise the students to keep valuables with them. My friends are married and gay. They always be arguing over who pays for what. That's funny. I probably would be doing the same thing if I was in like a long-term relationship. You know, just as a little, like a little fun, poke a little fun. You can't take these things. Isn't his medication in the storeroom? Ooh. Hold up. Aha! Yes! We found it.
Aha. So the storeroom isn't particularly secure, yet you keep your morphine tablets in there. I thought you said no one could get access to the morphine, but they could, quite easily, couldn't they, Ryan?
I didn't mean that storeroom. I meant a different storeroom. I keep them in there.
Okay. So where was it locked up?
It's upstairs. It's got a combination lock on it. Nobody could have access to it except me and Dad. Nobody.
I might have a look at that if you don't mind.
Don't mind at all.
Aha! Aha!
Locked room, I see. Well, I might have a look around for that. See how secure and combination locked it really is.
He my best friend, but his husband pays for most of the stuff and bills because me and him are still in college. Ooh, he got an older man?
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Oh! No, he the same age as us?
To the mirror room. This exercise is all about identifying the difference between the image one presents to the world and one's real self, which lies deep in our unconscious. As you move through the network of mirrors, practice seeing yourself as a stranger. The more you separate from your persona, the more aware you will become of your true desires and ambitions. Chant with us. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself. I am free from my image. I am free from my past. I am free from myself.
This exercise involves the use of liberation masks. You have now completed Module 1. Module 2 covers boundary testing, threshold testing, and extreme testing.
Oh.
Please read the notes carefully before attempting the module.
The combination lock room at Atlas contains a disorienting maze of mirrors.
Couple more questions, if that's okay. Can you tell me what you know about the mirror room upstairs?
Oh, you found that then. Well, it's very similar to the costumes, Inspector. It's designed to help the students look at themselves differently.
And what do you do with the mirrors?
You look at yourself, Inspector. You look at yourself until you start seeing yourself as others do. And you don't see yourself as you do anymore. It really, the idea is that you can see yourself eventually any way you wish.
So why in a locked room?
To make sure you're not distracted, that's all.
How often is it used?
Not often, a few times a month. Some students find it useful, some don't.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Hold on, go back.
A few more questions, please. Thank you. That's all for the moment. Thank you.
That's why Lisa can't look in mirrors. Oh no. I wonder, was there something
Ask you a couple more things, please.
I missed? Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Gonna traumatize that girl.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
No, I don't think I can see Lisa again.
No, I heard about it, but I think it was only for the students later on in the course. Something like that.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Do you know about the mirror room at Atlas?
Yeah.
What's it used for?
Well, it's mainly for the auto-hypnosis module. You go in and you stare into the mirror and you go into a trance. Then when you're ready, you come back out.
So you just go in whenever you want to?
Oh, no. There's certain times when you're allowed in, and only they know the combinations anyway, so you can't really get in.
But you don't know the combination?
No.
That was easy.
So you didn't know the combination to the locked mirror room?
Nope.
Except you'd written it down, hadn't you? This is the combination to the mirror room, Simon, that you wrote. It isn't a pin, it's a combination.
Yeah.
You see, this sort of thing makes me suspicious, Simon. What were you doing in there that you didn't want anyone, including me, to find out?
It's just part of the course, isn't it? I just wanted to go in there when I was ready.
On your own? You didn't give the number to anyone else?
No.
Simon, there was morphine kept in that room that might have played a part in Kate Vine's death. Did Kate have the number?
Yes, okay. We both went in.
Together?
We were trying to outdo each other. We both tried to morphine.
What do you mean trying to outdo each other?
It's part of the course. To see how far you can push yourself. To see if you could do something you wouldn't normally do.
When was this?
A few months ago.
How often did you try it?
Only that once. I'd never do it again.
How about Kate?
I don't know. Sorry.
So that's how Kate got the morphine. But
What exactly does this testing involve? Could this have been what killed Kate? 11 o'clock. Just an hour left to solve this thing.
Look how he runs.
Ask about a few more things, please.
Ooh, the music.
That's it for the time being, thank you.
What was that he handed him?
So James is interested in poppy pods, is he? I think he's got some explaining to do.
What are poppy pods? Is that a plant?
Couple more questions, if that's okay. What can you tell me about several boxes of dried poppy pods in the greenhouse back there?
Feel free to take some if you want.
What are they for, James?
Decoration? Why?
You making drugs?
It's a big market for them among the over 70s.
So what are you doing with them?
Selling them to grannies.
Okay, James, let's just cut to the chase. Are you extracting opium from them?
Me? I can honestly say I've never done anything like that, Inspector.
Sure about that?
Scout's honour.
And who was the guy delivering them?
A friend. Someone gave them to him. He asked me if I wanted them. I said I'd have a look and see if I liked them.
You just thought you'd have a look? No particular reason?
I'm a plant scientist, that's what I do.
Have you ever sold them to anyone else?
I only got them a few minutes ago.
In the past. You know Kate's body had opium in the blood when it was found?
No, I didn't. Hey, that's nothing to do with me.
Let's hope not.
Poppy pods used for decoration, selling the pods to pensioners, never extracted opium from the pods, pods from a friend who didn't want them. Does James even have a real damn job? Oh, James. You know what? At this point, I might just go white. I might just date white, cause like these black dudes just ain't cutting it for me. I've been trying to hold out, but like I need me a strong black man, and I'm just not. 8 years. 8 fucking years and counting. Like, they ain't no better. They're different, though. They're different. Maybe that's what I need. Get you a Papi Chulo. But I don't know Spanish. The whites aren't worth it, trust me. I say keep your options open. They know English though. But what about when he take me home to his mama? Like, I be thinking about stuff like that. I don't know what I'm doing here. All right, let's just...
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Do I need to do something with this? No. Get back in there and try again. Get back in there and try again. It got something to do with the drugs. It got something to do with the drugs. Family could be racist. You never know with whites. Don't know.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
I dated someone whose parents barely spoke English, and they were so nice to me. I thought about dating an Asian, but they only into black dudes when you a thug or you a jock. Or you hella whitewash, but we not gonna get into that.
Ask you a couple more things.
Where are
please.
all these people y'all meeting?
What do you know about poppy pods?
Go on.
Ever come across anyone trying to sell them or anything like that? Maybe even in here?
Not that I remember.
Do you know anything about a locked room at Atlas with mirrors in it?
Not off the top of my head, no. I think that's a question for Ryan.
She know how to play the game. She playing it real well. She's definitely keeping something, but I don't know if it's something terrible, you
Be
know?
back later on, if that's okay.
She's a gardener. She should know about poppy pods. But does it contradict anything?
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me see. I just be myself and meet nice people. Pshaw, that never works. I'm married to gaming. Look, I'm married to my life. I'm married to my dream. I'm married to these coins. What am I looking for? Just be cute and friendly. Oh, with these men, you can't be friendly to everybody. You can't even give eye contact to some men. Grinder and Jack are the worst. Wait, YouTube user, are you a guy? Is there another guy in our midst? I have never even made an account on Grinder or Jack because I just knew it wasn't. Nothing good was gonna come out of that. Alright, ain't nothing here.
That's it for now. Thank you.
Wake up.
A few more questions.
He been knocking on their motherfucking door for 6 hours. Like, go the fuck away. Why are you here?
Strange question. Have you ever known of anyone selling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? Don't think so. Isn't that opium?
Kind of. It's okay.
I've never heard of poppy pods before. A bi black girl with a lot of gay male friends. Oh, okay.
Probably be back later.
Yeah.
Odd question, but have you ever seen anyone handling dried poppy pods?
Poppy pods? As in, for opium? No. Though James did have opium tea once, I think.
Oh?
Where did he get it from?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask. James does his own thing.
What does opium tea taste like?
But I don't know. I didn't try it.
Really?
I didn't want to risk it, did I? But I went to hospital once. I had codeine and I went into anaphylactic shock. The doctor said it was an opium derivative, apparently, so...
Yeah, I didn't think so. Jimmy drinking lean? Is that what lean is? Morphine is opioids. That's a contradiction. Opiates. But did he say that's how he found out he alert? Wait, hold up. Oh, he said James drunk the tea. Okay. Lean is cough syrup. Okay, I think we're in the clear. Okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Somebody knows something, damn it. Fess up!
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Simon is allergic to opiates but took morphine. Isn't that how he found out he was allergic though? Or am I missing something? Like I always am.
What do you know about poppy pods?
Poppy pod?
Ever come across anyone selling them, using them?
No.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
So peaceful.
Just keep pushing. Just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. You can push it all the way in, Tom, if you want to. Excellent, Tom.
Excuse me. Would someone care to tell me exactly what's going on here?
Don't come any closer.
That man needs a doctor.
No, he doesn't.
I don't need a doctor. I'm fine. Go away.
What is this?
A test.
Of what?
What does it look like? It's a threshold test. A pain threshold test. I thought you were supposed to be good at working things out, Inspector Jenks.
And so this would be for Atlas, would it? Kyle?
You disappear now.
It's not a good idea to talk to a police inspector like that.
Do you want me to make you?
It's okay, Tom. Mr. Jenks won't be bothering us anymore.
Don't make any rash commitments. Well, well. You really should take more care of your things, Ryan. Is your keys, Kyle?
No.
Alrighty.
Threshold testing, is it? Sticking a skewer through your hand? I could just ask Ryan or Paul directly about this, but I think I'll bide my time. See what I can do with this key fob first.
Beep beep. He going through people's cars. Ooh, Oh, I forgot it's on the other side. the steering wheel.
Bingo. Well, Ryan,
Kate
what have you
Vine.
been up to? Be very interesting to see how he explains this one. A few more questions, please. Thank you. Now, why do you think Ryan might want to give Kate a cheque for £500?
I've really no idea. Where did you find it?
Just outside.
You better ask him.
You think Ryan was interested romantically in Kate?
I know he has a weakness for blondes, but I didn't think it had gone so far as his offering them cash.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Either way, what the fuck, right? Oh, is that a contradiction? Should I go back? I'll do it later.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Know anything about poppy pods? Come across anyone selling them or anything?
Poppy pods? Well, don't tell anyone, Inspector, but I hear that you can make opium out of those. Why do you ask?
Doesn't matter. Would you like to explain what this is, please, Ryan? £500 intended for Kate. It fell out of your car. At least I assume that's your car on the driveway at Brandon House.
I suppose so.
So why were you going to give Kate £500, Ryan?
It was just a little incentive, that's all. Just a little incentive.
Not very little, Ryan. £500.
She was a very good student. We heard that she was leaving. We wanted to give her something.
But you didn't.
Well, obviously not.
Are you sure there wasn't any other reason you might want to give her this? Personal reason?
No!
Well, I'd like to keep hold of this for a little while, if you don't mind.
Well, don't consider it a bribe, will you, Inspector?
Ryan a sugar daddy. Right, Simon found out he was allergic to opioids from codeine, but if he was allergic to opioids, he would have gone to the hospital for morphine as well.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Yeah, I'm lost. I'm gonna just go back. First, let me go back to Paul.
few more questions, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I guess he was talking about Emma. Did he go after Kate too? Only met Kate a few times. Not Czech. You know, this is
that's it for
the
the time being,
UK.
thank you.
Now, what is it y'all trying to get me to contradict?
Ask about a few more things, please.
Oh, I completely missed that.
Aha.
You and
Thanks.
Kate took morphine in the mirror room. That's what you said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you're allergic to opiates, Simon. Opium. You didn't take the morphine at all, did you?
Well, no, I didn't. Kate did, though.
I thought you were trying to outdo each other. That was the point, wasn't it?
We weren't trying to outdo each other as such.
Go on.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate. To see how far she would go to be prime candidate.
What candidate?
Prime candidate. It means the best person in the group, basically.
What do you mean, test her?
But you do it in pairs. One person's the tester, it's me, and the other person's the...
victim?
Well, it's not like that. It's completely consensual. It's just boundary testing.
Like what they were doing out in the forest.
Ryan wanted me to test Kate.
Because they thought she was the best student.
Well, maybe. I don't know. I just did what I was told, okay?
Except you decided to give her morphine. To break the law.
Well, I can't change that now, can I? She didn't die of a morphine overdose, did she?
She died because she drowned. But she drowned for reasons that aren't clear.
Atlas seem to have this all neatly worked out. If Simon's telling the truth, Atlas are lighting the fuse and then retiring to a safe distance, letting students test themselves and push themselves to their limits while avoiding all comeback. Is this what happened to Kate? Thank you. Probably be back later.
Do you know what a prime candidate is at Atlas?
Yes, it's what every student wants to be. It's the best student. Apparently you get a great high-paid job afterwards. I don't think that really happens, though.
Did you know anyone in the running to be prime candidate?
What, like Simon? I don't think they picked Simon, to be honest. Well, he's got too many morals, and you can't have both at Atlas.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
They don't do a lot of business in this class. Well, you know, they did say that the damn group was literally for sacrificing to the damn To the devil?
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Do his satanic rituals and shit.
What are prime candidates?
The best of the bunch. The peaches.
And so what does it mean to be a prime candidate?
Success. We have a special relationship with many major international companies. We provide them with our best students. And they get an instant job.
And what do you get out of it?
Well, it's a little kickback. It's just business, Inspector.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
They selling them. You're right. I forgot about that.
A few more questions, please. Do you know what a prime candidate is?
At Atlas, it's the best student.
And what does that mean?
It means they get a guaranteed job with a very good salary. Well, that's the idea anyway.
But?
Mostly they aren't up to it.
And what happens then?
They get sacked.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Sacked like death. What's in here? Something in here. Watch. Something in here. Ain't shit in here.
Ask you a couple more things, please.
Oh, they get the sack all right. Right over the head.
Now, tell me what a prime candidate is.
You're learning a lot, aren't you, Inspector? Prime candidates are simply the best students, the ones with the most potential.
And what benefits do they get from that?
Well, they get the top job.
Which is?
Well, we have a deal with various multinationals. We train students to be exceptional, truly exceptional. And they get a wonderful top job. It's a very simple deal.
And how do you decide who the prime candidate is? Do you test students?
No.
Did you ever, say, ask Simon to test Kate, for instance?
Oh, you've actually been speaking to Simon, haven't you? I really wouldn't trust anything that Simon Thompson says. You know, he spent the best part of 2 months trying to undermine Kate. No. Now, Simon Thompson, it really isn't my place to speculate, but if you're looking for motives, Inspector, he certainly had a few motives. More than I.
A motive to kill her, do you mean?
Now, that's very interesting, Inspector. Well, that's up to you to decide.
little incentive for Kate. No ulterior reason for giving Kate money. Why would it work? Why would it work? Why would it work? What are we missing? Ryan didn't want to sell Kate. He wanted her for himself. The check. Students are coerced or bribed anyway. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Where do we see that? Was it in there? I remember reading that. Thank you.
Aha. So, students aren't coerced or bribed in any way, except Kate.
I'm not sure what you mean.
You said you were going to give Kate the £500 as an incentive. That's coercion, isn't it?
I really don't think you could call it coercion, Inspector. It was an incentive, that's all, a little encouragement.
So, how often do you use incentives?
Okay, incentive is probably the wrong word. The money was just to see how Kate would respond. It was part of her assessment.
Assessment?
We have to assess students as they progress. We don't use conventional methods like sitting an exam or anything like that. People pay for this course per session. We have to know if they're committed or not.
So you're assessing their progress and testing their commitment?
Yes, we are. We have to. This is a business, not a charity.
So Ryan's claiming the money was part of Kate's assessment. And did this assessment also involve threshold testing, I wonder? Or was the money for something else?
I'm looking for where he said the students don't get tested. You said it recently? Oh! Damn it! Alright, now I gotta find... Ah, I'm so fucking slow!
Well, which one is it, Ryan? Do you test students or not?
Well, some of them, yes.
Including Kate?
Yes.
Why was she being tested?
She was being tested because we wanted to see if she was good enough to become prime candidate, okay?
So Kate was in the running to be prime candidate?
Yes!
And did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, I did. But I didn't ask him to do anything stupid. He knew it was against course rules.
How far did you ask him to push her?
I didn't ask him to push her. I asked him to test her. There's a huge difference. If Simon decided to give her too much caffeine or morphine or whatever, that's his responsibility. So if he did anything wrong, it was his own responsibility. He did it with his own mind and his own hand. We had nothing to do with it.
Midnight, and still no suspect, unless you count everyone I've interviewed. It's no surprise that Ryan wants to avoid any suggestion of being responsible for Kate's death, but I wonder if the man protests just a little too much.
93%! Ding!
Questions, if you don't mind. Did you know Kate Vine was a prime candidate?
No.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
A few more questions, if you don't mind. Was Kate a prime candidate?
Well, as Ryan has probably already told you, yes, she was.
Did you ask Simon to test her?
Yes, it's company policy. Leaders don't get involved.
And it covers your back, of course.
Well, nobody knows the students better than they do, Inspector. It's much better to let them just work it out among themselves.
It isn't very professional to force students to test each other to the point where one of them gets killed, Paul.
We don't force
I'm getting sleepy.
students to do anything that they don't want to do, Inspector.
So you don't force them into being tested?
No, we don't encourage anybody to hurt or offend anybody else here.
You don't use threshold testing, for instance?
No. If Simon Thompson went too far with Kate, that's his responsibility, not ours. He's the one you should be speaking to, if truth be told. I don't trust him myself.
Can you tell me about the room with the mirrors at Atlas? The one with the combination lock?
How did you get in there?
I was given the code for the combination.
By Ryan?
Well, nobody else is allowed to know the code, are they?
And not in theory.
So how is the room used on the course, then?
It's a meditation room where the students can reflect on themselves, literally.
And what about the CD?
Well, that helps too. It's part of the program.
So you send the students into the room, they put the CD on, they stare into the mirrors. And how long does this last for?
Until the CD finishes or they fall asleep. What else would you like to know?
No, they did say they don't encourage them to hurt one another. Good night, Misha. God, wake up and stop fucking yawning. Where's the auto hypnosis? No, I can't find nothing. This list is too fucking long. It's too long. I can't find it. Oh. You just passed it. Alright, I give up.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Mirror. In the room, they don't use threshold testing. God damn.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Where's the mirror? Okay.
Aha. You say you don't endorse threshold testing, that's the phrase.
Brittany been playing this game all night.
You told me that the students use that CD in the mirror room. I've listened to that CD, and it very clearly mentions threshold testing. You keep batting this away, Paul. We don't really use hypnosis. The students aren't really tested, but I am this close to launching a full-scale investigation.
Look, we get a kickback from these students, and they have to be exceptional. Of course we have to test them. That doesn't mean we do anything illegal. What do you think we do? Bump off the ones we don't like?
Well, that depends on how far you push them, doesn't it?
Well, we certainly don't kill them. Nobody here wanted Kate dead.
I'm sure they didn't. But what do you expect, Paul, when you put students under that much pressure?
She was a very, very valuable student. She was worth a lot to the business.
Really? And how much would that be?
Well, if you really want to know, 50 grand.
She was worth 50 grand?
Yes.
What, you were selling her?
Of course we were selling her. You don't get this, do you? We make perfect employees. Month after month. That's all we do.
What do you mean, perfect employees?
What big business needs, Inspector, more than anything else, is none of this altruistic, goody-goody crap. What we look for is people with ambition, no ethics, push, greed is good, all right? We don't deal with all this comfort stuff. The survival of the fittest. That's all there is. There's no higher purpose, no big plan. There's nothing at the end of the rainbow, except what you have and you can enjoy in the here and now.
And what do you enjoy now, Paul?
You're gonna have to excuse me, Inspector. I'm a very busy man. I've got work to do.
Excuse me, bitch!
Wow.
I'll see myself out.
No, I'm not allowing you to pump me full of bullshit.
Who
I'll demand your father.
You are. Don't call me Yaya.
Shut the gates on your way out.
He's doing his level best to shut this place down. Get rid of him.
He's a policeman. We can't just...
You sought this, Ryan. You man up and you sought it. Tonight.
That doesn't sound good. Two totally morally bankrupt men are plotting to get rid of me. It's midnight. I don't have any backup and I don't even have a mobile phone. This is potentially quite bad. And what's Kyle got to do with it? I think I might make my way over to Atlas while Ryan isn't there. Maybe lock myself in.
Answer the phone! Answer the phone! James! Save me!
A few more questions, please. Thank you.
James don't know nothing about this damn company!
That's all for the moment.
Fuck
Thank
you, James! You're supposed to have all the tea! They're gonna try to get me in the woods. I know they are. I won't let them. I'll stop them.
Ask you a couple more things, please. Do you know whether Kate was in the running to be prime candidate or not?
I don't, but I do think she would have been chosen. Just because she was, you know, Kate.
You didn't discuss it with Kate?
No. No, she never talked about Atlas.
We didn't discuss Atlas. Okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay. How do you think you'd have reacted if you'd found out that Kate had been chosen to be prime candidate?
Is that... was she?
I'm just asking how you think you'd react.
I don't know. I wouldn't react in any way, really. I'm not bothered. I don't think she was, though.
What makes you think that?
Well, it's just an impression I got. You know, she's a bit flaky, to be honest. She's just not really prime candidate material.
All right.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
I'm ready for you. Come on. Where y'all bitches at? Where y'all bitches at? Look at his jacket.
Prove to me that you're man enough to do this curve, and then you can deal with that ridiculous police inspector.
What is this? What the hell? Scotland Yard, not hell. Hello, Ryan.
Hello, Inspector. What are you doing here?
Inspecting. So, come on. Let's have it.
I don't think you'd understand, Inspector. The best thing that you can do is turn around, go away, and leave us to it.
Knife.
What?
That knife gives me a perfect right to stick my nose in, investigate.
Are you gonna save her?
This is all part of the Atlas course. It's a physical endurance exercise.
Drop the knife. The knife, Kyle.
Kyle.
Drop it!
Drop it.
Not looking 100% brilliant for you, Ryan.
Well, please, Inspector, you've poked your nose into Atlas's affairs enough times to know that imaginative flair is part of the course's success. Our lessons are reinforced by a unique emotional experience.
Terror?
It's an extremely evocative tool.
Well, it's a good job you're not in charge of the national curriculum.
Now look, Inspector, I know what you're trying to do. I know what you're thinking. But believe me, Atlas had nothing to do with the deaths of those people.
Eyewitness account of a satanic sacrifice in the woods. That's not what we call circumstantial evidence, Ryan.
Simon. Now, I saw Simon walking home with Kate last Friday after the meeting. Now, Simon had some strange idea that he was in the running to become prime candidate. Well, a knob of butter has more chance of becoming prime minister. Oh, wait.
So are you telling me that
Simon killed her? Well, it seems reasonable. It's likely, isn't it?
Any more likely than you, Ryan? Pig! I know. Police brutality.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
It's all right. You okay?
Girl, what? Girl,
You save someone from being sacrificed, and that's the thanks you get. If that wasn't an occult ceremony, I don't know what is. The Rands have been lying all along. But what's Simon going to say about Ryan's accusation?
send her back.
Just a few more questions, if you don't mind. What would you say if I said it's been suggested that you were seen walking home with Kate after Atlas last Friday?
What? By who?
The same person who suggested that you wanted Kate out of the picture because you found out she was in the running to be prime candidate.
What? Who said that?
Just a question.
I didn't think I was in the running. It was Ryan, wasn't it?
I am in no position to say.
It was Ryan.
Simon, calm down.
No, I can prove it. Kate's driving license, give it to me.
Why?
Kate's driving license, please. See that pattern on the tape there? Let me show you something. See this pattern? Now look at that. It's the same pattern. This has come from the same roll of tape as this. So there's only one person that's taped like that. Ryan. He gave me this piece of tape when I was in his office once. Why has Kate's driving license got a piece of Ryan's tape on it?
I have no idea, Simon.
Where did you find it?
Oh, by the lake.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Ryan was testing her. He was doing a boundary test to see how much she would do, how far she would go to be a prime candidate. But it all went wrong. Okay. It's one of the things we do at the course. right? You give something that's important to you to someone else, then they go and hide it somewhere. It's to teach you to not be bothered when you lose something that's important to you, all right? Kate gives her driving license to Ryan. Ryan goes and hides it somewhere down the lake. Kate finds out, she goes down looking for it, probably drunk, and she falls in.
I'm afraid I find that a bit far-fetched, Simon.
It makes perfect sense if you know anything at all about how Atlas works.
But Simon, if you got the tape from Ryan, Kate could have got it from him.
He told me he doesn't lend it out.
He lent it to you.
But I didn't kill her! Do a lab test on the card. His DNA will be all over it.
And what if yours is all over it?
It won't be. I didn't kill her. I'm sorry. Just give me a minute. I need some painkillers.
Painkillers? What is going on?
Where did he go in such a hurry? Is he trying to act as suspiciously as possible? Ask about a few more things, please.
Have you seen patterned tape like this anywhere before?
Oh, Ryan's got some. I know because I borrowed it.
When was that?
A couple of months ago?
Have you still got it?
I don't think so. I haven't seen it since then.
Damn it! It was on the freaking window! It was on the window! Oh. Yes!
You last saw that sticky tape 2 months ago, is that correct?
Yes.
So how come you used it last week to tape over the broken window outside? That's the same tape.
Well, I must have been mistaken.
You see, the reason I'm asking is that it's exactly the same tape that was found attached to Kate's driving license, found at the scene. The tape that only Ryan has. Ryan, and of course, you.
So what are you saying?
Who's got the tape now? Do you know where it is?
No. No, I don't know where it is. Why are you asking me about this tape?
You seem nervous, Rebecca. Is there a problem?
Well, you're practically accusing me of having something to do with that woman's murder, aren't you?
I wasn't accusing you of anything, Rebecca. Unless there's something you'd like to tell me.
No, I wouldn't like to tell you anything.
Okay, well, that's fine. Obviously, we'll be swabbing everyone in the area for DNA, so if anything comes up on Kate's license, DNA traces.
What'll come up? Nothing will come up. Right, I've had enough. I've got to get back.
Rebecca! Would you like to explain to me exactly what is going on?
Which bit? The fact that some leggy bitch was trying to steal my husband?
I think you had better tell me what you know, Rebecca.
Okay, you want to know what I know? Kate Vine seduced my husband and was going to blackmail him. Not only did she sleep with him, that whore did it just for his money, our money.
How did you work that out?
I heard her. I knew it was her arguing with Emma Bowman. Emma was trying to talk her out of it.
And how did she come to be at the lake?
She dropped that driving license thing when she came in. She was drunk. She dropped her bag. I took it out to the woods and stuck it over the lake. Then I waited for her. When she came out, I told her where it was, that someone had just run off into the woods with it.
You led her to the lake.
She was reaching out over the lake to get it. I didn't do anything. She just fell in.
But you let her drown.
It was dark. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't help her.
Really?
The lies!
Did you try, Rebecca?
But it was too late.
Trifling.
She was just flapping about in the water. It was pathetic. She was making these gurgling sounds.
And what did you do?
I got a big stick. I just pushed her down with it until she stopped. Well, she was dead anyway. What did it matter?
You killed her, Rebecca.
But she slept with my husband.
She didn't, Rebecca.
What do you mean?
You got the wrong girl.
It was Emma.
Emma. It was Emma.
Rebecca Ryan, I am arresting you for the murder of Kate Vine. You do not have to say anything, but anything you do say may be taken down and will be used in evidence against you. Do you understand?
Yes.
So, it appears that Kate Vine's death was a tragic case of mistaken identity. But there are some loose threads here. What was Ryan doing with Kyle and that girl in the woods? What if I hadn't interrupted? And what really happened to Liam last year? It seems I've only scratched the surface of Atlas and the Rand business empire. Trying to find out about Paul Rand's past is like peering into dense fog. He gives nothing away and covers his tracks with military efficiency. However, what is known is that Paul Rand has a lot of connections in high places, politicians, celebrities, business leaders. Perhaps James Wilson's ideas weren't too wide of the mark after all. I get the feeling there's still a lot more to learn about the Rand business empire.
We're going to have to excuse us. Atlas is closed for the moment, but we'll be open again very soon. Thank you for your interest.
Wow. And the cliffhanger at the end. Yvonne. Wow. We did it, you guys. Thank you so much for all your help. And special shout out to Superior Advice because she came through. See, Josh, that's what it looks like when you help and you don't just yell at people. I can't skip. Yeah, let's see if there is multiple endings. It doesn't seem like it, but maybe depending on the number of contradictions you find, maybe it changes. Game completed, no cheats used. Game completed with no cheats. We hope you enjoyed playing Contradiction. This was an experimental independent game made on a tiny budget. If you liked it, please leave a review of the game and make yourself heard. Wow. Let me check real quick. Are there multiple endings to Contradiction? Damn it, I couldn't spell it. Cliffhanger. The game ends on 1. While the mystery of Kate's death is satisfyingly resolved, most of the other mysteries aren't. This was due to budget issues and may be addressed in the sequel, Conviction by Contradiction, the thing the game was named after. Will there be a Contradiction 2? There isn't a sequel, but there is The Shape-Shifting Detective, which is a similarly FMV game, which the guy playing Jinx as one of the characters. Okay, so I think they left it like that's, just to kind of leave the game open if they wanted to continue the story, but looks like they never did. They ran out of money, so they just came up with the cheap ending, even those up when they wanted. The ending wasn't the best. Yeah, I was satisfied with it, though. What is 96% progress? Wait, what? We ain't find all the contradictions?
Excuse me, bitch?
Maybe that was where they say replay the solution. Maybe that's what that was. We definitely did the whole game, though. Rebecca said, fuck that, bitch. Okay, so according to this, it took us 10 hours to beat the game, which actually is pretty good playtime considering the type of game this is. And how not repetitive it was. And the amount of footage that they put into this, like with the acting, the camera scenes and stuff, like, yeah, that was really good. Okay, still better than Resident Evil 8. Guess there won't be a part 2. What? Savage? What is that? The acting was just A1. The acting, I'm glad you did say the acting was really good. Are you going to leave a review? I guess I'll do a review of the game. I'm really terrible at reviews, but I overall like the game. I wish the layout of the screen display could have been done a bit more not as cluttered. It made it hard to like go back and like re-examine like past replies and things of that sort. My ass just can't fucking pay attention. So I already know with games like this, with mystery and crime and paying attention to detail, I always tend to suck at these sort of things. But for them to be independent and for them to do this quality of game, and this game came out when? This game came out, it's a few years old, in 2015. So this game is almost 6 years old. So considering that, like, that's actually really good. Cause, with the budget and everything else, the acting A1, the James, that hairline. So it had its flaws. It wasn't perfect, but it was great for what it was. So out of 10. I give it a 8.5. Yeah, I think 8.5. Between 8.5, I want to give it a 9, but I feel like that's too generous. I think 8.5 is good. I feel like if you enjoy like these types of games, this is definitely one of those games that you definitely should play and try. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Based on the same type of games the writers played. The story was well thought out, not boring. It made you think. Yeah, it was. I definitely was invested in most, if not all, the characters. Some of the characters did become a kind of stale at times, James, but and yeah, I wish they could have added a bit more to the backstory, and expanded more on Atlas and the Third Eye. I would have loved that, but again, for what it was great. Boy, this was 24-hour detective simulator, and your ass would have got fired. Look, that's why I do hair. Nigga, you said you liked James. Shut the hell up! Talk too damn much. Shit. So as far as like other games that we can play after this, someone did mention that, where is the game at? Phoenix Wright is very similar in nature to this game. However, Phoenix Wright requires so much reading on my part, and I feel like maybe the later games are a little better. It's funny, and I love the characters and the humor. I liked it more in the beginning, even though we didn't really finish the first game. But we may pick this up again in the future. However, I would like to do more crime detective games as opposed to in the courtroom anime style games. Yeah. What if you had people join you on voice chat to read? Child, that would be a hot mess. We'd be like, yo, your mic too loud. Yo, you got feedback. You need to turn your mic on. I just see that. Oh, LA Noire. Okay, so yeah, somebody, that's the game I was trying to remember. Somebody mentioned LA Noire, and I thought I downloaded it. Oh, I do. I do have it. For some reason I couldn't get the game to play. But I'll try again. I'm going to install this off. Pause it, because I feel like if I try to install it now, it's going to make the stream go crazy. So we have LA Noire. I also have a selection of, where is it? Oh, did I get rid of him? I have a selection of Sherlock Holmes games. Where is it? Sherlock. Oh. We never did finish this game. Anyways, I'm gonna have to play that on my own time. We have a number of Sherlock Holmes games. A lot of them weren't as good as the Devil's Daughter. We streamed that. That was actually really good. These are the earlier titles, and they're more point and click. And yeah, which is cool, but it just ain't the same. I really want to do Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper, but I think something happened and I wasn't able to to play it. Maybe they patched it though. I see they've done some patches this year, so wait, what is this? Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna do some research on which Sherlock Holmes games we should play, because some of these are good and some of these are like they're just boring. But yeah, and if I can get LA Noire to work, we'll definitely get that in. And if all else fails, we can always go back to Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright will always be there. Yeah, Devil's Daughter should be on a playlist. If it's not on a playlist, that means I was just hella lazy. Let me see. I need to go back on my channel and make sure that all the major games that I've played through, I at least have a playlist for it. But it's so much work. YouTube used to make it easy to where you could set up playlists to where if you put like a certain phrase in the title, it'll automatically put your video in the playlist. They got rid of that for the dumbest reason. I'm like, why would y'all get rid of that? So yes, there is a playlist and I have it all in order, and I will go ahead and post it for ya in case anyone's interested. I know it's in the graveyard, but Danganronpa is a detective game. Is the third one better than the first one? Cause baby, we tried the first one and we couldn't get the game started. We played for like an hour and a half and nothing was happening. Like nothing was happening. Everyone says it's an amazing game. I don't know. Maybe it's just not amazing to stream. Maybe it's amazing to play on your own. I realize there's some games like that where unless like you just have the personality to like pull the game on the stream, like some games I just can't do because if I'm not into it, I'm just not into it. It just can't work. Haven't seen the third, but I like the first. How many streams we did of the first? Let me see. I just know that's not gonna work for me. I just know it's not. I spell it right. I ain't gonna spell it right. I don't know how to spell shit. Let me. How you spell it? The fuck? Bitch, you can't spell? Danganronpa. Oh, I put an M instead of an N. Okay. Okay, I thought I did 3 streams. Okay, I put 2 hours in. I put 2 hours in of the game and nothing kicked off. Like nothing happened. They just kept reiterating the same thing over and over. And sometimes that's what I don't like about Phoenix Wright. And I get why they do that, but like after so many times saying the same shit over and over, I'm just like, I can't. Okay. It's 1:21 and I'm kind of tired, but I feel like I can squeeze one more stream in. So I don't know what I'm going to stream. I just know that I'm going to stream something. And I can uninstall this because I don't need this no more. So yeah, if you're going to sleep, have a great night. And if you're tuning in for the late night stream, I'll see you on the next one. Don't know what I'm going to play, but we'll figure it out. Until then, be blessed. Oh, game roulette? Possibly. I don't know if I'm alert enough for a full game roulette, but we'll see what happens.